What a good start.
Sukkah Shiva Ketzad. The boy said we're jumping right in. Chevron.
How do we distinguish between the 7
Yes.
and the 8?
Yeah, you ready, Chevron? Boy say, hold on, Chevron.
Oh, okay, I see.
What? Sukkah, here, take this one. Sukkah Shiva Ketzad. How do you show a sukkah for 7 days? We spoke up before that you're supposed to have a sukkah for 7 days. How do you show you're having a sukkah for 7 days, not longer? Says the Mishnah, Gomar Milacha, you finish eating lo yate sukkah, so don't take down your sukkah. Avo, but, Morid as a kalim,
You the Mishnah?
yeah, I'm just reading it over. Morid as a kalim, bring down the kalim, min a minchal mala, from minchtam and onwards, b'nei kavod yomtiv, excuse me, b'nei kavod yomtiv ha'achrin shachag, to show respect for Shmini Atzeres. Meaning, take the stuff in from the sukkah, start preparing and start preparing for the new Yom Tif, and that looks like you're giving cover to the new Yom Tif. Beautiful. Let's go. Everybody said, look at this, a gorgeous Gemara. The whole Gemara is Gemara. Ain't like Kalim lahirid mahu. If you don't have Kalim to bring down mahu, how are you going to show that Yom Tif is over and you're starting something new? So ain't like Kalim lahirid mahu. You don't have Kalim to bring down. What you do, right? Right. Beautiful.
Good word.
Good. Says the Gemara. No. So the Gemara says, "Ain't like Kalim." Ela ki ishtamesh. If you're gonna when you're in your when you're using your sukkah, my ishtamesh. What did you use your sukkah for? With? Good. Good.
Yep.
Says the Gemara. Ela ain't like makom lahered Kalim. You have no place to put your Kalim.
Mahu.
Mahu.
That's the question.
Ela ain't like Kalim lahered Kalim. Mahu. What should you do?
Wait, you had no root. What was that?
Yes. I have to clarify something, Rabbi Sai. I have to clarify one thing. We're talking about, excuse me, I'm asked to Adam something. Let me just clarify one thing. We're talking about, yes, I said the other way. We're talking about where you're in Chutz La'aretz and you're going to be eating your sukkah on the 8th day. You're eating your sukkah on the 8th day, but you have to show that when you're eating there for the purpose of sukkah. For the purpose of Shmini Atzeres. You don't
to make up.
You remember you said on the 8th day we sit in the sukkah? 8th day in Chutzars. What do you do on 8th day in Chutzars?
Not everyone does.
But when we come out, you're supposed to sit in the sukkah. On the 8th day, Baruch, we sit in the sukkah, correct? We in the Chutzars sit in the sukkah. So right now, but you want to show also that it's also the 8th day, maybe the 8th day. So you have to take your stuff out of the sukkah, like start
So that's
creating.
the original question.
Yes.
The question is,
What's the original question?
okay, Ein Lo Kalim Mahu. What's Mahu? Is Mahu what you're saying now?
No, Mahu is how do you show that something new is starting?
Then how could you take out the kalim?
So ain't like Kalim. No, you could maybe no. You're clearing it out, and you can restart it. You can restart.
So it's how do you show?
Yes. Excuse me. By sight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I say we're correct. I apologize. No. We were right. We were right the first time around. I'm sorry. Right the first time around, like we said yesterday. I'm sorry. We're starting. Rabbi say, it's the 8th day. You're right. Rabbi says, I'm sorry. We're talking about where the 8th day is over, and you have to show it's a new Yom Tov. Ain like Kalim laheard mahu. What should you do if you don't have Kalim to bring down? So Gemara says, Ain like Kalim. You don't have Kalim. Ela kishtamish. When you use your sukkah, ma yishtamish. Says the Gemara. Ella here, this is Rameir where, I'm sorry, this will be clear now. Ella ain le makim laherid kelav, and a small footnote. Maho, what should you do? Make a small footnote. You have no room to eat inside, and you need to still eat outside. You have no room to eat in your house. You have no room to eat in your house. And you need to continue eating in the sukkah.
So what's the question? Mahu what?
Mahu, what should you do to show that it's a new Yom Tif? Just wait.
I don't get a problem.
In your house.
How do you read? That doesn't read.
Listen for 1 second. You have no place to bring your kalim in.
We go back.
Yes.
So let's go back. The first question of the Gemara. Ein like Kalim laherid
Listen.
Mahu. Mahu what?
Mahu means what should you do to show that it's a new Yom Tif? Clear? Yehuda.
He doesn't have a place in his house and he has to eat in the sukkah. That's perfect.
No, but it's a new Yom Tif, so it's going to look like it's just another day of Sukkah. You got to show Shmini Atzeres.
You said the sukkah is actual dining.
The sukkah, you're eating the sukkah for 7 days.
What is he normally?
And then Rabbi say, really, you should go inside now. So we want to show the Yom Tov is over. So start preparing your stuff inside. Bring your kalim inside. The problem is, Rabbi say, that so bring your kalim inside. What happens if you have no room to bring your kalim inside and you're going to have to...
The kalim were in his apartment before.
No, the kalim are in your sukkah. Listen clearly. No. This is sukkahs.
I know, but before sukkahs, his kalim were in his house, right?
Right. So now he has guests. But you're right. No, you're saying good.
He bought extra kilo beyond.
So he bought, and now he doesn't know what to do. Rabbi say, please, Rabbi say, be mochami. Let's just be clear. So now Rabbi say he has to bring his kalim into sukkah to show that we're starting a new Yom Tov. Says the Gemara, what happens if he has no place? Ein le makam. So Gemara says, second line, Ein le kalim. He doesn't have any kalim. Ela ki shtamish v'may shtamish. When he was using the sukkah, mamish shtamish. How do you use a sukkah with what if you didn't have kalim? The Gemara clarifies the question. Ella ein le makam l'hayrid kalim. He doesn't have a place to bring his kalim down. Mahu. Ready for this? Here's the footnote. He
just made the footnote.
What's the
That was
footnote?
the first
That was
model.
a different
What was the
footnote.
footnote that you have now?
You have no room to put it in your house, and you need to continue
Eating the
eating in the
sukkah.
In the
sukkah.
sukkah.
Right.
Beautiful. That's a footnote. What should you do now? So you're going to be eating
That's
Yehuda.
this
He has to
mahu?
leave the stuff
Yes,
there.
that's this
So did I
mahu.
get the
You got it
put
right.
the footnote in the right place?
It's in the second mahu. The second
Oh,
mahu.
okay, fine.
So say it again and say the footnote again.
The footnote is you have no room to bring your kalim in your house, and you have to continue eating in the sukkah on Shmini Atzeres. Mahu. What should you do to show it's a new Yom Tov?
You had no room.
Right, you got that? Your sukkah's outside. You were gonna eat in Shmini Atzeres the next.
And you have a lot of guests, and the stuff you left.
So where are you eating on Shmini Atzeres?
In the sukkah.
You tell everybody, you tell all your guests, listen, it's easier if we just stay outside the 8th day. Let's just continue eating the sukkah. It's beautiful weather. Everyone's sleeping in the dining room. The kids, just all the cribs are there. Everybody just stay in the sukkah.
I just
So-
don't understand what does it matter if it's easier or if you can't or if you
Stop
could.
it.
Halakha's like either you're supposed to or you're not.
No, but
supposed to.
if you're not able to, so how are you going to show it? Now you're going to continue eating the sukkah. There's a problem. We don't
You're
want
not
to.
able to shake a loaf. You can't afford to
Oh,
buy
so
one.
the
What
Gemara is
is it?
asking: is there something else you could do that could show where it's a new Yom Tov? Can you do something? Maybe ruin your sukkah. Can you ruin your sukkah to show that I'm not sitting here for the midst of
Can you do that
sukkah?
in Yom Tov?
Is this a minhag what we're
Can
talking
you do
about
that
now?
Yom Tov?
Because if it's a halacha, then like, what does it matter if someone?
No,
can't
here.
or not able?
I'll tell you. No. It's
We
just
said don't untie
we're
it.
just trying. Listen for a second. There's something called covered Yom Tov, which means if it's the 8th day and the 8th is a new Yom Tov, you have to show that I'm switching things up. You can't make it look like you're just sitting another day in your sukkah. Oh, 8th day I'm sitting again in my sukkah. And it looks like you're continuing the Yom Tov for sukkahs. It doesn't look like today's Shmini Atzeres. If a Pesach, the 8th day of Pesach, if the day after Pesach you're eating matzah and you're having a seder, it looks like Pesach. If you're staying in your sukkah, everyone will just say sukkah is continuing at the 8th day. It doesn't look like a new Yom Tov. Says well, what should you do? You have to diminish the importance of sukkah. Show that sukkah is not really applicable right now. You have diminish your sukkah. Take away your sukkah. Says the Gemara Gavaldik.
No, it's not. I meant
Make a sign.
Says the Gemara.
add for the new Yom Tov.
What?
Like you just add something for the new Yom Tov.
So, says the Gemara, look at the Gemara says. Omar, look what it says. Rab Chia bar Rav Omar. He says, Poiches bar Arba'a. Take away 4 tefachim of schach.
For how much is it?
4 tefachim of schach, and then right on the side, you ready for this?
Oh, there's no thing. There's no thing that goes over. What's called?
Watch this.
What's called? Not
And right on the side, then your sukkah is puzzle.
About
Not
what?
possible. You can go over according to Akiva.
About what of Scott?
Take-
Take.
Take away 4 tefachim of, watch this, Chadra. You go to the middle of your sukkah, push away 4 tefachim of schach, and now your sukkah is going to be possible. You have a space of 4 tvachim.
So now people are gonna know this separation of Yom Tov?
Now people can know, why are you singing sukkah? Are people going to think, yeah, all your guests are in there?
Anyone who's gonna know that 4
We're talking about
tvachim now, the
Stop.
sukkah's
Why
not
we in the sukkah? Why we in the sukkah anyways? I don't get it. Why we in the sukkah
No,
on the 8th day?
if you have 4, a gavalde, if you have 4
That's why we're
tvachim
sitting
in the
in
middle of
the
your sukkah,
sukkah.
you're sukkah too.
It's not saying, no, it's not true.
I thought that's not the reason.
If it makes sukkah possible.
1 second, hold on. Let me
That's
clarify.
not the reason.
If it makes sukkah possible, then why does he
He said it's good.
Oh,
You sit in the sukkah on the 8th day because it's close to ours?
no. Rabbi Isai, we're talking about, let me clarify. It's so geschmack, Rabbi Isai. It's so geschmack, and I'm sorry. Let me just try to be clear. I'm sorry, I clarified before. We're talking about it's an Eretz Yisrael. Really, you're supposed to bring your kelim and go inside. It's the 8th day. Don't be in the sukkah. Only chutzah just sit in the sukkah because it's
So
something.
we're talking about now what?
In Eretz Yisrael, but you don't have room in your house to eat. So you're going to be eating in the sukkah on the 8th day just as of convenience. So if you're eating in the sukkah out of convenience, then how are you going to show them it's not sukkahs anymore? It looks like the 8th day is
Are
sukkahs.
you even allowed to sit in your sukkah?
You're allowed to as long as you demonstrate. It's a shayla. You're touching on the shayla. Is it maybe it's a problem? You're right. But I don't want to get there. You say a good point. But you have to show that right now it's not sukkahs. If not, you're not showing any. You're not showing it's a new yom. If you're showing, I'm saying, if everyone goes by, says sukkahs. It's still says the Gemara.
Bringing proof to show that it's not sukkah, why does he have to sit in the sukkah?
So
No, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have room inside his house. He does. It's
So
convenience.
the Gemara earlier said we do have to sit in the sukkah.
That's only chutz la'aretz. This a gavaldik. I'm so happy you have to ask this, Rabbi, because all these details have to come together for the whole picture. It's an Eretz Yisrael. Really, you should be eating only chutz. You should be inside. You don't have. You have no room inside. You can't bring your kelim inside.
No, you are bringing
The
your
Gemara will
kelim
clarify.
inside, and that's why you're eating in the sukkah. That's what you're saying.
No, you bring your kelim inside. If you don't have room to bring it inside,
Yeah.
you can't go ahead and start setting up your dining room. Really, you should go inside and set up your dining room because it's a new Yom Tov, not sukkahs anymore. Ignore the sukkah, go inside, set up your dining table, bring in.
Because it's chasara, it's
Because it's Eretz Yisrael.
no.
It's Eretz Yisrael, so you're going inside. Yom Tov is over. On the 8th day in Eretz Yisrael, do you stay in the sukkah?
No.
So really, you bring your kelim inside and start setting up the table for Shmini Atzeres.
You just said that if you bring your kelim inside, now you don't have room to sit inside, so you end up bringing your kelim inside and eating
No,
in
the
the
Gemara
sukkah.
was saying that if coincidentally you don't have room to bring your kelim inside, means that you have a lot of guests.
So you don't have room to bring the kelim inside, and you can't eat inside.
Correct.
Correct. You bring your eating. You bring your beautiful. You bring your couch. You don't have room inside to set up for the Yom Tov because a lot of guests came to you. So
That's really what we're talking about. We're talking about that we have a ton of guests that came into the house.
you have a scenario.
And normally the house fits 10 people, but now we have 25 people here.
Yeah.
That's what the Gemara is
Only
assuming.
5 people.
25 people came for Yom
A
Tov.
scenario.
The case is,
No, it's good.
I can't imagine that.
Rami that is no
It's how it's
question.
Make
Yisrael.
up whatever
Rami
case
that is
you
no
want.
question, that's Moksa.
It's good shiloh. It's good shiloh of.
Also, we going to that sheet.
That twice is good.
Four is good. Maybe four ear is good. And that's also.
The boys' side, we don't.
That's not this.
No, bull is people running in space to move and stuff.
A boys' side, I beg Dailam, 1 second, I beg Dailam, a boys' side. Yes. No. This is not possible. This is Avir. Avir's worse than that. Says the Gemara. So 1 second, hold on, 1 second. Shh.
What?
Yeah.
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 By the way, if it rains, he's screwed.
Right.
I hear what you're saying.
He's eating in the neighbor's sukkah.
1 second.
There's no room inside.
No, it goes inside.
A boys' side, Yaakov.
Inside. That's the whole point.
Oh, so Yaakov saying there has to be something which you're saying good. Yaakov saying you don't make a lation at this point. We spoke. You don't make a lation.
Well, there's no mitzvah of
1 second, hold on. You're right. No, so on a boys' side, 1 minute.
No, you didn't make a relation.
1 second, Chava,
No,
1
we're
minute,
talking
1
about in
minute.
Eretz Yisrael.
And he's not on the 8th day.
But that's not because of the sukkah.
You
Mine is
know.
not relation.
No, because we already made that distinction.
It's a new Zman, a new Yom Tov.
I know that.
But you have to have Rabbi say you have to make an appearance. Look at this Rabbi say. Rashi says you have to make a demonstration that it looks like you're not adding on to sukkahs. If you continue eating in the sukkah and the sukkah stays as is, and you don't diminish the sukkah to some extent,
Passerby.
Yes, it just has to be apparent from your actions that you're not continuing the Yom Tov Sukkos. Says the Gemara, Rab Chia bar Rab Amar, Poiches ba'arba'a. Take away 4 tefachim and your sukkah's puzzle. That's clear. Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi Amar, Yeshua ben Levi says,
If it taka is the 7th day.
it's the 8th day now.
No, but
Eretz
it's
Yisrael.
Suffolk.
No, wait,
Eretz
it's all not Suffolk.
Oh my gosh, so we're flipping back.
No, I said it's only Eretz
So
Yisrael.
take this back, whole thing back.
No, it's
I
Eretz Yisrael.
erased my footnote because I think I wrote it wrong, but we'll get there later.
Huh?
I might have done something like that. It's not much of that.
Wait, when do we get back to
I get it now, yeah. It's a crazy case, but I get it.
The new question. The new question, the second Mahu is Eretz Yisrael.
It's all Eretz Yisrael.
Oh, okay.
Now, Rameir, don't throw. And I'll tell you what, I say, don't throw anything at me. When the next line goes, Rabbi say, Mo, don't throw jelly beans, please. Just wait, Rabbi say, hold on. Rabbi say, it's all Eretz Yisrael. The 8th day of Sukkot, you should not be in your sukkah. You just incidentally, you just have to be there because of the circumstances, and you have to be in your sukkah. How do you demonstrate to the Yom Tov? Says the Gemara.
It doesn't look like Baltois.
Exactly, you shouldn't look like Baltoisef. Take away some schach. Everyone will see it's apostle sukkah. Wow, that's not sukkah anymore. Shemini Atzeres. Rameir, sit tight here. Rabbi Shua, here we go. Rabbi Shua Malevi Amar, he says, Madlik Basaner, light a candle. 1 second, Chavra. Wait, 1 second. Madlik Basaner, shh, 1 second. Rabbi say, ready for this? Write a small foot on the side. You aren't supposed to light a candle in the sukkah.
What?
On Sukkot, you're not supposed to light a candle in the sukkah.
Is that a real thing?
From another candle.
Wait, hold on. Stay 1 second.
It's just like that. Everybody.
Wait, Kevin, 1 minute. No, just wait.
I saw Rashi, but we had this.
I know, man. We're getting there. 1 second. Shh. So 1 second. You hear that?
Mr. That's perfect.
Just.
No, it's not Shvar.
All right, but just.
That's proof that it's not sukkah.
Yehuda got it right. That's a proof it's not sukkah. If you're not supposed to light a candle, you light a candle, it's not sukkah anymore.
What's the reason why?
No, you're allowed to light a candle, you just can't use it.
1 second. Everyone don't kill me yet. No, you can't light a candle. Wait.
Why can't you?
What Rabbi say? I beg the island. Wait 1 minute. It's all coming clear. Rabbi say, wait. I want to tell you something. I spent like 40 minutes preparing the next Mishnah. The next Mishnah is like I got pictures. It's like a whole geschmack thing. I'll tell you the truth. I did this Gemara, and it's like, oh, it's not so simple. Step by step, our Gemara. It's like we got to put a lot of details together. The pictures are boys have geschmack pictures. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have big pictures. Big.
Oh, no, you're not allowed to light a
Oh,
candle.
boy.
You don't want to burn down the sukkah.
Just wait, Chavo. Just wait.
You're not there?
Everybody say, just wait. Everybody say, just wait. Everybody say, you better come tomorrow. Tomorrow's an exciting share. Tomorrow's an exciting share. You go shooting?
Yeah.
What are you shooting? What are you going?
Someplace.
Birds? What do you shoot?
You fishing? You shooting fish? What are you
Oh,
doing?
I don't know.
Just don't shoot yourself.
Liquid shooting range.
Is that
Going
good?
to you, Yankee cats?
Mayor gave up Sim Meyer to come to the share tonight. You know what I'm saying?
When Mayor gets out of shooting, he's not gonna.
Okay, everybody say, everyone please be mispal for Chaim Yosef and then Danny Israel should come to the share tomorrow.
We shoot. Well, it didn't work for the other stuff, so I don't think it's going for this.
Let's just shut the tires on top of it.
Whoa! Don't destroy my car.
Everybody say, last time he had a hurricane that came when he was supposed to go to New Orleans and he came to the share. Everybody say, Chaim, don't check with the share. Says the Gemara, Chavra. Everybody says the Gemara.
Nerf gun. You go shoot over here.
One thing is, I have to get the next Mishnah because tomorrow's share is fully loaded. So everybody said, let's go. So Rabbi Chia bar Abba says, Amar Peiches bar Abba, take away from us. Rabbi Shua ben Levi, Amar Malik was light a candle, and he wrote and write a footnote. And the candle doesn't belong in the sukkah, so it looks like it doesn't look like sukkah.
Does it belong or not supposed to light?
During the 7th day.
You're not supposed to light or it doesn't belong?
You're not. The Chacham did not told you not to light in the sukkah.
You're not supposed to light.
Not supposed to light in the sukkah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you ready? You ready?
Where does it say that?
Now
Okay.
get back to your chutzars, Mayor.
Then the rest of
Raise it
sukkahs
nice
you're
Okay.
lighting in the
Next
house.
one, get back to your chutzars, people.
Okay, you ready? You ready, Chevra? You ready, Chevra? You ready? You ready for this? You ready, Chevra? V'loy pligi. these two answers are not arguing. It's not like one says take away four tvachim and one says light a candle. Oh, they held. You got to do this, and otherwise they got to do that. It was talking about two different scenarios. You ready for this? Ha-lon. Ready for this word? Candle in Bavel. Right on top. Ha-lon. Ha. The candle, lon. For us in Bavel. Us. Lon means us. Just wait. I told them, don't throw things at me. No. Ha-lon, the candle in Bavel. Until now we thought we're only talking about Eretz Yisrael. Just wait, Chaver, just wait. You ready for this? I told them, wait, 1 minute. You ready for this? You ready? Rabbi say, here's a footnote. Chaver, you ready for this? In Bavel, the 8th day, write this footnote, you'll see, Meir, it's gonna become alive. In Bavel, the 8th day may still be Sukkos. You ready for this?
So you can't.
So light a candle.
You can't have a puzzle sukkah.
So light a candle which will not make your sukkah puzzle. So don't make it light the candle. So light a candle which won't make your sukkah puzzle. But ideally we don't do it. Exactly. Ideally you're not supposed to put a candle in your sukkah. Chachamim came along and says don't put a candle in your sukkah.
Why?
A small sukkah, it's going to make. Wait. It's going to make it. It's one didn't like the idea of a candle in his sukkah. Just wait. So in Chutz La'aretz,
All on the hunch for the people that can't put their stuff back in their apartment.
Right, these 25 guests.
no.
Because in Chutz La'aretz you have to
In Bavel, because on Chutz La'aretz you got to be in your sukkah. Now that we're talking about Chutz La'aretz on the 8th day.
So the candles for Chutz La'aretz.
Exactly.
And
So what's the footnote? The candle won't make since in Chutz La'aretz, since in Bavel, the 8th day may be Sukkos. Light a candle, which isn't ideal, but it won't make your sukkah puzzle. No, geschmack, no?
But an answer.
It's worth to come. It's a nice geschmack tomorrow.
But an answer show.
But what's that? Here we go. V'halahu. In Eretz Yisrael, remove the schach lahu in Eretz Yisrael. Remove the schach in Eretz Yisrael. Amazing. You ready for this? Ha means for that, which means take away the schach lahu for Eretz Yisrael. You ready for this? I wrote a small footnote, one line. In Eretz Yisrael, it's for sure not sukkahs. So you could make your sukkah puzzle.
You can also do the candle.
Yes, but make a bigger distinction. Make your sukkah puzzle. Yeah, make your sukkah puzzle. Okay, Klar. Watch the slide. Rabbi said, help me get to the Mishnah Chadra. One line here. Rabbi said, I listened to what I said before. You're not supposed to put a candle in your sukkah, right? So if you put a candle in your sukkah, Chacham told you not to put a candle in your sukkah. So if you put a candle in your sukkah, you show it's not really sukkahs anymore, because I would follow what the Rabbanan say. The Rabbanan only told you not to put a candle in a small sukkah. And was asking, oh, you don't like candles in sukkah? So if you have a huge sukkah, like we have, it's not 7 tvachim, we have a big sukkahs. Ideally, you should light your candles in the sukkah. It's much. We do that exactly. Everyone was asking. Everyone was getting scared. No. 1 second. Wait. 1 second. One second. You can hear this, Mo.
Why is it talking about a candle? Why can't we talk about being patients down?
Oh, because 4 tvachim ruin every sukkah. By the way, if you have a huge sukkah and in the middle.
Walls, about 3 walls. Oh, she's saying now it has to be in the middle.
I didn't get it. You can ruin your sukkah. Yes. So, amazing. Love it. All that will work. 4 tvachim. Avir is paisel bed. 3. And they asked, so if Avir was 3, why do you need 4? Say, because because being that you want to show people it's puzzle, make sure it's really wide. What? No, how can I tell you afterwards? I'll talk to you about that after. I have an answer for you. Wait 1 minute, more shy, 1 minute, because I'm afraid I'm afraid to say that word out loud. Then it'll.
What was your next question?
It's like a dangerous word to throw into the mix right now, you know?
Amir Lago?
No, don't forget Kuma. Stop. Says the Gemara. Ha tinach.
No, if you do a different
Okay.
cut it off.
Oh, watch this. I beg the Lama. Ha tinach. Watch this. listen, don't write this in. I'm going to tell you, the word hatinach means it's good. But I don't want to write it's good. Hatinach, a candle will help. Hatinach means that is good, but I want to explain to you. Hatinach, the candle is good. Right, the candle is good. Sukkah katana, by a small sukkah, because you're not supposed to do it. You ready? And you can write on the side if it helps, because usually it's not done. Hatinach, a candle is good. Sukkah katana and a small sukkah, you can write on the side, because it's usually not done.
Where it's not allowed.
Right? That's where it's not allowed. So now if you do it, it shows it's a different day. One minute. What say? I got major chizik now. I got major chizik because I thought I was good, and I did, and then I was like, it was on fire tonight, Baruch Hashem. I was on fire, pushing. Like this is like this is unbelievable. Sukkah Gedolah, boy say Sukkah Gedolah. Here we go. Sukkah Gedolah, Michael and Amar. For a big sukkah, Michael and Amar, what are you going to do?
Doesn't matter.
What are you going to do in a big sukkah?
Meaning because it's not unusual to have.
Exactly. Amazing. Footnote. A candle is not unusual in the big sukkah. Mayor, come out, take a footnote. Just wait.
Love you.
Baruch
Give
Hashem.
me in person, so I gotta make it.
Ready?
There we go.
Michael and Amar, see me, Gavaldik?
I'm with you.
No. I'm with you. Like start.
Yeah.
Can I come tonight?
Very good at it.
Okay.
I wrote my own little parentheses.
You ready?
Candle is allowed.
Good. Sukkah Gedolah, big sukkah, Michael and
It's
Amar.
more than it's allowed.
It's usual. It's typical.
Right.
It won't stand out.
Exactly.
Racer.
Raise your prices.
A candle is allowed, Chevra. Amazing. Says the Gemara, Michael Maimar. What are you going to say? So now, how are you going to solve the problem in Chutz La'aretz? Again, why can't you take away Schach, Baruch, in Chutz La'aretz? Why can't you take away Schach? Ruin the sukkah. Givaldik, because a sukkah in Chutz La'aretz may actually be Yom Tov. Put a candle in there. What's a candle going to demonstrate? It's a huge sukkah. You're allowed to have a candle in a big sukkah. Says the Gemara, Boisai, the Ma'ayil Bei Mani Michla. Bring in the
Dishes.
the dirty dishes. Amazing. You're not allowed to bring dirty dishes in your sukkah. You don't bring big serving. You
Wow.
don't know.
Mamish, that's Mamish covered in the other yontif. Bring in all the different dishes.
So now, when it's like in a regular sukkah, I want to tell you something. A regular sukkah, you're not allowed to bring dirty dishes. So when I lived in
You're
America,
not allowed. I thought we were doing it out the cupboard.
I'll show you.
That's not
In a regular sukkah, you're not supposed to bring in your dirty dishes. And I was learning. I learned American Torah, and I was by Rabbi Kreisler at the Shabbat Gebracha in the sukkah, and I was trying to help the Rabbi to clean up, and I brought the garbage pail to the sukkah to help pull in the tables in. We had big tables there. She ran over with me. She said, "No." She's like, "The garbage. I'll put garbage in the sukkah." She said, "Garbage in the sukkah." So it really is based on this Gemara. This Gemara says it's a Gemara. The Gemara says you don't bring in pots of sukkah. Sukkah should be classy. It should be a coveted place. So you don't, you don't bring exactly. So some people, the Gemara says bring fancy dishes in there. So don't bring in pots into the sukkah. So the Gemara says, so how now you want to show sukkah is over? Bring in the dirty dishes. What you do? Listen, it's not ideal. So says Gemara, Michael, so Gemara answers the ma'ayil ball you bring into the sukkah, mani michli, the dirty eating dishes. Mani michli means eating utensils, but here we mean the dirty ones. Mani michli, the dirty eating dishes. You ready for this?
Even though it still might be
Instead of the
sukkahs?
candle.
It's towards the end of sukkahs. You're right. It's towards the end of sukkahs.
Right.
Says the Gemara. The Amar Rava says
Very
earlier.
good.
Right, yes.
It's still sukkah.
The Amar Rava. We're talking about the Amar
So
Rava.
your sukkah will still be kosher.
Very good.
You're preparing. I saw them before speak out.
What about
they're on-
Tosef?
the before
No,
speak out.
then-
The before speak out there when you
Bubbles.
preparing on Erev Yom Tov, which is really on the 7th day for the 8th day. It's even though you're saying it shows covered for the Yom Tov by preparing for it. So you start doing
You're
that.
not preparing though.
It's just
You're
Plus, that's why you jump the
you're
animal on the
negating
seventh
the
day.
sukkah, but you're not. What do you mean? You're not
You know, here I know, but we want to show the sukkah is the sukkah is not so much applicable. The Amar Rava says Mani Mechla.
By a sukkah.
The Amar Rava says very good shkoyach. By a regular sukkah, add that in, Rabbi Say. By regular sukkah. The Amar Rava says by a regular sukkah. That's clarity. On a regular sukkah day, in a regular sukkah. By regular sukkah, be careful here. By regular
sukkah day.
yeah, regular sukkah day, yeah, regular sukkah day.
A regular day of Sukkot.
Regular day of sukkahs. Hey, your apprentices are getting to me here. A regular day of sukkahs. You ready with this? A regular day of sukkahs. I say, don't you feel sukkahs in the air? It's like 4 weeks away from the sukkah chevra. Everybody say, you know what it's going to be this year? It's going to be a different Yom Tov.
Probably going to be a
we have
Sukkot
to-
Shoeva, no?
The Amar Rabbah. The Amar Rabbah. The Amar Rabbah. Wait, the Amar. Yeah, the Amar Rabbah. The Amar Rabbah. The Amar Rabbah says by regular sukkah mani michla. The dirty eating dishes bar mi mitalalta. Go out of the sukkah. Mani mishtaya. But the drinking cups, bimitalalta, in the sukkah. So in a regular sukkah, don't bring in the dirty dishes. Now that the sukkah is ending and you want to show it's a new Yom Tov. Yes, bar means out of the sukkah, bimitalalta. This is stam on regular sukkah day. So a day of sukkahs.
So we discussed 8th day.